So here is the before sound of the Dodge Challenger Red-Eye Hellcat exhaust note. There's the before, and then we'll get the after effect. And the gentleman here is going to put her in. There you go, sir. And see if we can make this thing come more to life. The Gold Rush Adventures. So what's really crazy is I never knew that the muffler was underneath the car.
Yeah, the muffler's underneath the car, the resonator's in the back.
Right. And I never knew that.
This is missing a resonator already.
Huh, right.
Courtesy of
You.
the Interstate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Take a look. You're saying somebody stole it.
That's a resonator right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See this bent piece of pipe?
Yeah.
That's an emergency replacement because it got torn out of this muffler, which is a new muffler. It got pulled out. Something hit the underside of the car, hit here, buckled it up. The muffler caught and came all the way over here, took out a little bit of stuff, rolled over the axle, and ended up on the highway.
This was under your ownership or previous ownership? Really?
Right. I was driving down 264 in Norfolk.
Wow.
There was something in the road.
Wow. Was it nighttime? Was it nighttime or daytime?
No, it was daytime when I hit it. Just like a piece of angle iron.
Yeah.
When I hit it,
It speared it.
it speared it.
Wow. What's the odds of that?
0.
I mean, good Lord.
Graduation.
Wow. All right, so here's the before sound. So I did my Scat Pack Shiver Beat. We took that exhaust out mid, but we didn't do all the way in the back of the resonator.
Yeah.
So the debate is on this one: do I do the whole 9 yards?
Yes.
Virginia, it's illegal to do straight pipe a car.
Right, I know, but this is for the tag. But I know you can still get pulled.
Yeah. So you can take the resonator or the muffler.
They say she like the purple one better than you.
Say what?
She didn't like the purple one. You like the purple one?
Well, I got my smoke show back.
Oh, I know. I saw that.
Yeah. So
That's more her style.
It's
The
more
4
me.
door is kind of, more of the of that guy.
I like the smoke show.
Have you
If I were a mom,
have you thought of just deleting the muffler?
That's why I want the
Well, so we're going to take the mufflers out in the mid. We're taking those out today.
Okay, listen to that.
Right.
If you like it.
We already know what it sounds like per se as I got my charger. But then the question is, do I even push it? I push my luck further, and do I do the resonator delete in the back? That's where you kind of now into
Then
the
why don't you put an aftermarket system on it?
right. Well, true, but I think this is going to make me pretty happy.
Is this true duals or is this a single with a Y?
2 duals.
Okay.
So they're going to take out both of those, both mufflers, and yeah, it's a good question. But you were showing a video earlier about the guy that did the muffler in the resonator. Is that what you just
he
did?
was showing me a video of a guy who had a charger that they did in this color and same thing, red eye.
But they did the muffler and the resonator.
I think I don't know. Dad. You'd have
Hey.
to double check.
Mac, what did you show the video of?
Like what was done to the car?
I couldn't find a good video.
Okay.
This video on YouTube don't have something.
I guess we'll have to make a new video. So here we go. You got the Gold Rush. It's just so crazy. I showed this on my Plum Crazy on how this is a resonator. How you'd so think that this was the muffler. But it's not. The muffler is up here, right here. These are mufflers. So we're going to cut out the muffler. And then the debate is, do we take out the resonator? Whoops, sorry, babe. Oh, you're silly, kid. Silly. He's got an idea. You got an idea. What's your idea? You're rummaging through the trash. Yeah.
Super B sticker.
Right. Did you weld?
A long time ago.
Right.
This is a bottle.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
oxyacetylene.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the good old days. And
Right.
tried to see if you could burn down your car.
Exactly. Or cut it in half. Right?
That too.
Yeah.
So, would you ever put a bigger tire on this?
No, I think the car looks good. I think this car looks good. It just needs more of a note. That's the challenge. So here we are. So here's the mufflers. And yeah, so the real question is, do we eliminate this as well?
Okay. Let me look at something. True dual. Coming off the cats.
Yep.
2.5, 2.5.
Yeah, see the only this is the issue. Is guys, what are you seeing?
This doesn't have MDS or anything on it, so it's not going to have like the on again, off again muffler sound that you get on the highway. Like that thing has multi-displacement system,
Right.
and that's going to give you a burble or a drone that you're not going to like at highway speeds. If you're worried about a drone at highway speed, leave the resonators in. If you're not,
Well, those are technically resonators on
Yeah.
this one too.
they both are.
But so this doesn't really have mufflers in?
Not really, not on these. On the Scat Packs, these are mid mufflers, and they're shaped differently. They're the rectangle.
Oh, okay. So for my Plum Crazy I brought in,
It's a
this is
different
different.
configuration,
Really?
yeah.
So I may get a whole nicer
the
note
rears
out of
are
this.
the same, but the mids are different on the
So we may
Scats
get
now.
more of a beefier style to
Taking
this.
it back out, I would say.
But you'd have to think, though, at the same time, if this is a more aggressive one, why wouldn't it already have it?
What do you mean?
Well, is this a more aggressive resonator versus the Plum Crazy?
No, this is a less aggressive resonator.
Oh, really?
Because of the Hellcat, they wanted to have a better note off the floor.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
But either one, we can
Well-
take them all out.
Yeah, right. Well, I think that what if we're
Look at
smart,
you, over there, yeah.
well, if we would have grabbed the key, we could have done a remote start. You don't want to start up in the air, probably, do you?
It don't hurt nothing.
Don't matter?
It's fine. And we can do like we did before. Also, we can cut it out, start it. That way, you get an approximation of the complete deletes
Okay.
from mid and rear, and then we just ran out of time last time.
You know, I get it.
But you want to do like we did then also?
Well,
we'll,
what-
we'll cut it out, start it. You can hear it, and it'll give you a roundabout of what it'll sound like straight pipe.
Yeah.
And then we'll burn this in, start it again.
Okay.
And then you'll hear that set up with the mid delete and the rears intact. And then if you want it louder, then we'll chop it back out too.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
All right. Yeah. Cool, man.
Cool.
That's good. And then
All right.
we can't touch the cats.
No, we ain't doing that.
But you know, it's incredible. I know guys that race these, and the cats get so much stuff in them. It
Oh, they do.
totally.
We had these girls in here last week, and they had a Trackhawk.
Yeah.
They had a 392 Wrangler before that, which was badass. And they called me and was like, "Yeah, we traded in the Jeep." I was like, "You did what?" And she was like, "But we got a Trackhawk." So I was like, "Ah."
Yeah,
I was
nice.
like, all right.
Right.
But they bought it from New Jersey or something. So we did took the suitcase out and the back out, and then they were like, "So where the cats at?" And we looked up. Somebody had put downpipes on it, and they sold it to her like that with
Wow.
aftermarket downpipes. I didn't even recognize that. I didn't even think to look because they
Wow.
just bought it. So they're calling up the dealership and having them give them some money, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, what I've heard though is the guys that track these, they get a lot of this thing turns into like it just turns into a smog machine.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff starts
They're burning
collecting.
these things up and down the track so hard. They're just whatever unburnt fuel is coming through the system is just melting the calories.
Right.
what's
So
done,
it's
yeah.
so the flow is just totally killed.
Yeah.
So you really have to.
If it's a true track car, then back when you didn't need cats on it, but the EPA they're trying to change the laws to where even track cars need cats now.
Wow.
So that's word around the camp.
But I wonder who's making a more aggressive catalytic track converter. Who's even doing that?
I mean, you can get green cats from like Cooks or any of the big name header companies. They sell a package, but how the law is written, it has to be factory position, location, all that. So if you were to run long tubes, they end like right here. The cats go here by default. How the law is written,
Yeah.
that shouldn't pass. But
Right.
guys.
Well, I'm not tracking, but if I was,
Yeah,
this
no.
is something you definitely want to look at. Because I know of a guy on a forum that
Well,
had major
when you
problems.
do that, your warranty's done.
Oh yeah, right.
What year is this thing?
It's 2021.
21. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Was it 330 or 660 on this?
well, we got the extended, so it's, we got the 100,000.
100,000.
But it's 330.
Yeah.
Powertrain and electronics or whatever. It's all about milking you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'm glad I bought that extended shit on my truck.
oh yeah, for a
Right
Duramax,
now, yeah.
heck yeah, you have to.
Yeah, where those cats are. The only guy who makes an aftermarket pack, full pipe, that bolts up right here in stock location, Magnaflow makes them.
Magnaflow makes them too. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Just
do.
on a Challenger, you're saying?
Like a
For this
like a factory, like an EPA compliant direct fit.
Yeah,
It's
they make them
Magnaflow
both
makes good
EPA and California compliant.
But what
which
is-
has
but
got
what's-
the choked up converter on?
But what is the pitch that their material they're using in the cat?
They have a higher
won't-
flow cat.
Yeah.
The weave inside the thing is in different layers. It's a wider weave. It uses actually more heavy metals.
It's all very scientific, I can assure you.
You're right.
And
Yeah.
it flows through faster than like an engine's an air pump. The faster you pump air out, and the
Yeah,
faster
the
you
more
pump
efficiently
air in.
move in. Yeah.
There
That's
you
my
go.
line. What are you doing, man? That's
Yeah.
my
So,
line.
but the question is, but here's the question: is Magnaflow have the unburnt fuel issue?
You can move air in and out of it, the better it's going to walk.
But you probably don't know that answer.
It's true, it is.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm here.
But you know if
You got a
that.
good reputation for knowing your stuff.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but
sir.
here's the question: does the Magnaflow operate better on the unburnt fuels that heat up, that
Well,
melt?
it's not necessarily going to operate better. I mean, the factory shit's normally going to be better than anything you put on it, but it works better than any of the other aftermarket shit. Put it that way.
Right. Okay, I get you.
And the good thing about the Magnaflows is if you're doing it on certain types of vehicles, you'll get as good or as better a rating on your EPA testing or your Intel.
All right, spread out, old guys. I got to do some work over here.
Yeah, he's got work to
And
do.
young lady.
Thank you.
Right, and so here's your active exhaust,
Yeah.
but it's
So these end up rattling in the future.
Yep, just take 'em
Whenever
out.
They do rattle. We'll delete these also, and there's a fob you plug into the harness.
Yeah, exactly.
And it tricks the computer into
Right.
thinking that the valve is still there,
Right.
so you don't get an active exhaust light.
right.
All right, I'm gonna get to work.
Oh, I overlooked those briefly.
Isn't that something?
No.
So in some ways, does that
That's a high-
restrict your flow?
Yeah, it's a big washer in there with a little hole in the middle of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, why
what
would
happens
Put it
is
in
the
eco
computer
mode, then
opens
it
it.
closes, and it's just a big ass washer with a little hole in the
yeah, it
middle,
just flips.
and it just flips.
It goes half open,
Yeah.
right? And so, in some ways, you should take that out.
How'd I do on them? Did I get all the tops of that? All right, well here, let me finish this. Missed like 2 or 3. Let me finish this. Hey, Danny,
Master,
can you chop this Hellcat up?
yeah, Master Cutter. Yes, Friday the 13th Chainsaw Massacre. Danny, can you get out here? Can you get the chainsaw going and start making some blood? Yeah, his favorite tool. He sleeps with it at nighttime, but he does take the blade. He does take the blade off because he knows if anybody shows up at nighttime, they're going to be a bloody mess.
Alright, so we're just doing the mids on these?
For the moment, we're gonna experiment.
I think that'll do it.
We're gonna take it off like last time, but then we're gonna start the car up to see how it sounds. And if it sounds a little too much, then we know.
Okay.
If it sounds good, we leave it alone or whatever.
Okay, cool.
How's your Diablo blade doing? Is it coming to see the light? Is it coming to an end?
I think I've got a little bit
So,
in there.
man, so boy, it's pretty. So
know.
what's your average cut? How many cuts?
Probably get about maybe 10 cuts.
10
depending,
cuts.
Depending on the metal.
China metal or U.S.
China
steel metal?
metals, 409, we can probably get through them pretty good, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of new systems that are just, they're really tough to get through.
Really? So better metal?
Oh, yeah.
That's hard to believe. You think you'd be getting cheaper metal
You would think so, right?
because the Japanese are getting ready to buy out U.S. steel.
Yeah, I know. Huh.
Nippon Steel is going to take the market,
What's America anymore?
but maybe you can get more cuts out of your blades with the cheaper steel.
Let's see. Let's see.
All right. Uh-oh. So somebody's got an attitude. Did you pay your electric bill? Jesus Christ, how tight is it in this shop? Come on.
Oh, your heater?
Oh, the heater. The guy's cold. It's 60 degrees out, and he's freezing. I mean, are you wearing your long johns? Do you have your long johns on? You got your heavy wool socks on? I mean, come on.
Tom Silver over there.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Cutting Tom. Just like butter. What's your nighttime job? Is it Cadillac converter business?
Yeah, you know that?
Oh, man.
Really? You see that a lot? Are you filming this?
No wonder he's got his Mercedes parked up on the other side of the building. I knew it.
What are you doing today? You're ruining my career.
Yeah, exactly. He's good at cutting. He's the cutter. Goodness gracious. Not bad. That blade's doing better than I thought it'd do.
Yeah, I think it's time for a new one. And can you pass me a new blade book? Should be one right there up top. Thank you.
Scalpel. Hey, he could be the nurse this time.
Yeah, there you
Can
go.
we get the nurse outfit for him?
I moved
He
up in
missed
the
that.
world.
Yeah. You got a new position. Man, he knows how to get the thing just before it falls on his foot, and he goes to the doctor's office.
Right.
Well, I need a couple days off anyway.
Yeah, typical employee. Workers' comp, call out. So a T. See that, how fast he is? Yeah. All right, so now we should have brought the remote key with us because we could have started it remotely. But are we that smart? This is what bubble gum does to your brain. If you chew too much bubble gum, Mac chews gum all day long. Are we seeing the bubble gum effect? He's starting to talk out of the left side of his mouth like a politician. Have you noticed that? I don't. I mean, they look like future bombs to me. Maybe the military guy wants them. He'd get creative with that. All right, here we go. As we get up in the car. Yeah, this guy's brazen, I can say that much. Yikes! Get away from the car as it falls off the rack. Here we go. Let's see.
Not bad.
It's not bad. It's good. It sounds pretty good. Well, all right, so here's the question. We can weld up the new pipe
Right.
and start it up there and hear it from there, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
And that's not gonna, and then if we want to do the back end, we can do the back end.
I don't do open pipe.
I'm sorry?
I don't do open pipe.
Right.
I don't straight pipe cars because I know that for me it's my luck.
You get pulled.
Off the road.
Right, right.
But
do you think- I know, but-
your car's straight pipe, he can tell you, okay, what record you want to have come get it.
Really? Is that what they say?
I watched him do it in Richmond.
Is that right?
Yeah, I saw some guy was pulled over. Trooper looked at it, and
So he
I was
crawled
on my
underneath the car.
motorcycle,
Oh, that's
and
pretty
he looked
cool.
underneath it, and he said, "You tell me which record company you want to take it home."
Oh my gosh. Wow.
He said, I will give you pay for it. He said, for a failed inspection. He's allowing you 7 days to get it corrected.
Wow.
Or you get a ticket for straight piping it.
Wow.
He was
How long ago
decent.
was that?
2 years ago, down Henrico County, you know where 295 and
Yeah.
64 meet?
Yeah.
They kind of gang up on everybody that exists.
Is that right?
That's yeah, it's the highest per capita
right.
ticket society.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it because there's a
can't-
place for down there? That's
You
their home
can't
base.
right around there?
Yeah.
No, it's the county, Henrico County.
Really?
They work the interstate too.
Okay.
Not just the state church.
Oh, I get you. They're piggybacking.
They're doing more than that. They're raping people.
Okay, well, at least you tell it the way it is.
I see them pull over cars. You know, and the thing is you got to be, and it's a certain level.
So what now? The DCV level?
The
Decibel?
decibel, yeah.
Yeah, right. So,
DVA scale. They've got to be 50 feet away and they measure it.
oh wow.
It doesn't have to be a wide open throttle when you take the test.
Yeah.
As you go by at 40 miles an hour or whatever,
Yeah.
that's what they're supposed to test. They're not supposed to test at peak. Like when you stomp it here,
Yeah, right.
you're going to be you're probably at 125
Oh,
decibels,
sure. Right. Yeah, I agree.
which is like jet noise.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying they pull you over, they go behind the car, or they have you drive by them, or what are you
They're
saying they
supposed
do?
to drive by it.
Okay. Gotcha.
You're supposed to drive by them, or you can,
Right.
you know, how they choose to test you is up to them, you, your court, your lawyer, whatever.
Yeah.
But if they see straight pipes underneath it, they don't have to. They can dispense with all that crap.
Right.
Because it's Virginia state law,
Right.
and they'll just tell you, okay, where would you like it towed?
And so this is a
that
good
you can
point.
have the exhaust
Right,
repaired.
right. But this is where an argument comes in. So this is where an argument comes in, so this is Florida tagged, but even though in Florida tagged, you're in the state of Virginia, they can enforce the law of
Okay.
Virginia.
Try it in California too.
No, I'm just asking a question because a lot of people
I'm not a
think.
Virginia lawyer. I'm now a Virginia law
Right,
enforcement.
right. Because what I've been told by my tint guy, what my tint guy says is it doesn't matter where your car is registered. If you're in the state of Virginia and they pull you over, technically,
It's Virginia law
right.
because
Right.
you're driving on Virginia highway.
Right.
So he can tell you if you straight pipe that thing.
Right.
But yeah. Where would you like it towed to have it repaired?
Right. This is good information for people who watch my
And
channel.
California, I know guys that have driven stuff into California
Yeah.
with headers on them.
Yep.
Been pulled over and told, okay, where would you like it towed to have it?
Right. Even though they're not a California resident,
That's right.
doesn't matter.
They do it
Right.
to military people all the time.
Wow.
They also surround the bases in California and ticket guys for not having California licenses. I know they did it to me.
Wow. So this is the true and tried man here that's been around the block
Maybe one.
twice. So that's good information. Yes.
Are you gonna not straight pipe it?
Well, I don't think we will because I'm listening to the professor of motor cars here. That is,
I'm not a professor.
Yeah, well, you know a
Well,
lot.
actually,
yeah, you are. So he's a Mopar guy too. I could make a whole video of him telling stories, but I'm not going to do that because it's a lot of information, but great information. He is a Mopar guy. He's a motorhead, and he's the '60s guys that had fun in the '80s.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So anyway, no, I mean, I take advice from him that for the extra little sound you get out of this thing, for the exposure of being pulled, it's not worth it. Because a cop, it doesn't matter when an officer doesn't see this here, I think that's going to be a guy like, ooh, that's a hit, right? Because this would be gone.
Right.
Yeah, so then it's going to be, and if an officer knows the car, he's going to be like, so here's a question. How many people have you done the muffler and the resonator and back, or resonator? How many have you done of these type of cars? Have you done many? Have they come back?
What do you mean, come back?
Well, you know,
get more work?
he's concerned I'm going to get pulled and be jacked.
If you're not driving like an asshole, you'll be fine. I've done 1,000 of these. Like
Right.
probably literally 1,000 of them.
All right. Have you had to put him back?
No.
Good. There you go.
Yeah. We'll blame Mac.
A lot of them are cops too, yeah.
It's all about whether or not you behave and whether or not you're a jerk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've never had to put any of them back.
Right.
Surprisingly enough, I mean, and the guys that do drive, like assholes in these cars, They don't give a shit anyways. They're not gonna come back and put it on. They're gonna pay the fucking ticket and
Right,
just
right,
run next time.
right. They're gonna have the retractable plate that disappears.
That's exactly
right.
exactly
And
what
just
they
keep
do.
on
I mean,
keep on going, right?
So you gonna get you one?
Yeah, right, yeah. Nah, I don't need that in my life. All right.
Virginia made the tassel plate covers illegal.
Oh, they're definitely illegal.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys that drive these cars, they still got them.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, I get it. We get it. You're not the informant. Come on, man.
have no
Can't you be
information.
informant, Mr.
I
Mac?
can neither confirm or deny.
Right.
You know
and
what?
so,
I'm going to do something that's hard-ass aesthetic.
Oh yeah, that's getting done. Believe that.
Yeah.
what?
that's getting
What are you
done.
saying?
He's going to pin it so that your tips are perfect.
I got the tips over the stands over here.
He's going to get his stands and he's going to do
Well, he likes to climb up the stand. He likes to do his walk, his stair climber. He gets the ladder here, and he does the stair climb on it to get his daily exercise.
his shit is going to be perfect.
Oh, I know that. That's why I come back and see him.
Well, that's the reason I'm here.
Too bad his attitude wasn't the same as his work. Wouldn't that be
you
good?
know, I got to say,
Where's the fun in that?
guys like you said, they keep poking the bear that caused this problem.
Yeah, you know.
His look at his customer base. I mean, who's his customer base, right?
bunch of thugs and
Smart-ass old
thugs and soldiers, basically. That's about
right,
it.
right. The
Bunch
ones
of
you
thugs and
want.
military guys.
The ones you want. Come on.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. Right. Look at that brand new, fresh flag. Does this guy honor the United States as a true, honorable individual? Or does he have the one that's 50 years old with cuts and tears in it and looks degraded? Have you seen
I
those?
change mine every 4th of July, and I burn flags for people that
Ah, I love it. I love it.
I'll
It's,
tell
and
them,
it's
hey, you
legal.
want your flag replaced?
Right, right. It's legal if you do that, right?
You know how to burn a flag?
No.
You cut the field out of it first,
Oh, okay.
then you can burn it.
Really?
Then it's not desecration of the thing.
Okay.
The jack's been taken out of it.
Gotcha.
U.S.
Who would
code.
field after that?
You can burn it or bury it,
So you just got
as long as they're separated. That's correct.
All right. It sounds like you have some experience.
If you go to any American Legion post or any VFW post and you want a disposable flag, they have
I'm a
burials.
member of the Legion
So on. Who?
and the Moose. Moose Lodge in Vienna.
Okay. So this is good information for people on my channel. You see a decrepit flag or whatever you want to call
Take
it.
it to the VFW or American Legion, and they'll dispose of it properly for you.
Okay. So you shouldn't just throw it in the trash can.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm
You shouldn't throw
clarifying.
it in your fire pit either.
Okay. Gotcha.
Proper way to dispose of it is either by burial or cutting the field out.
Do
of
they
it.
honor this in New York City now?
No.
They don't honor a lot of much in New York City.
Yeah. Or Colorado.
Don't go there.
Yeah. We don't want to turn this into the political channel, right?
Virginia's trying to do that now too. Take them off the ballot.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, is that breaking
You got an
news?
all Democrat controlled legislature now.
Right now. We know. We know. We understand very well. All right. Here comes the master. He is the master welder.
I have my moments.
And you do. And I like it. You got the tips. Looks like you got them pretty straight. Yep. All right. Are you wanting to hang out or you want to go home? You can go home because you're done. I'll pay the bill. I think you're probably getting tired of the antics.
Okay, bye.
Hey Mac, is she free to go? Is she free to go? I think she's getting tired of the antics. Just go home and take care of her German Shepherd puppy.
Hearing about bubblegum.
Bubblegum. She's gonna go home but chew some bubblegum. All right, you gotta go home and take care of the Kiefer boy. All right, baby. Bye bye. I'll do a little video of you leaving. Okay. You want the AWE sticker? Then you better put it in the truck. Okay. Unless it's in the truck, sounds good. I think it sounds good. It's just raining. Just rain and rain. Okay, baby, be safe, all right? How about that, huh? Should get all set up, all that good stuff. That sounds good if you ask me. I like it. She should put it in sport mode. Because in sport mode, it wouldn't turn off. And she get a little more fun out of it. Oh, it's a busy road. How about that? I think it sounds good.